The Mustache will create absolute mayhem as he pursues his goal. Young Restless Victor has been making a lot of noises about wanting Adam to come back into the fold lately, and seasoned viewers know that can only mean one thing: he's gearing up to make it happen, whether Adam likes it or not. Related story: the young Restless shockers that will blow up Tucker's plans, plus Sally's pregnancy stunner and 2022 report card. Nick recently suggested to his father that he could keep them from having conflict by staying out of his personal life. Victor appeared to take this under advisement, and perhaps he'll back off for a time, but the Black Knight is unlikely to curb his meddling where his children's lives are concerned. In fact, we know he won't. Encouraged by Adam reaching out over the holidays, which Nikki proposed may have been a first step to rejoining the family, Victor broached the topic with his son when he ran into him at Society. Adam informed him that he only participated in the ranch Christmas for Connor's sake and that he was most emphatically not angling to rejoin the Newman clan. We can see Adam's point. He and Victor couldn't even discuss the holidays without having a disagreement about Chelsea. But Victor's not about to give up. As previewed by headwriter Josh Griffith in SOD, the Mustache is on the verge of creating absolute mayhem in his bid to ensure Adam is compelled to return to the Newman fold. He goes on to tease that Adam's father will play hardball, and even play dirty, in order to get his hands on something so appealing to Adam that he'll come home to it. The only thing that appealing to Adam lately is Sally, and we know Victor doesn't want her in his son's life, so that rules out using her as bait. This leaves only two possible angles for Victor to convince Adam to do the seemingly impossible: Connor or a CEO seat, as he's none too pleased about him working with his longtime rival Jack Abbott at Jabbit. The Newman patriarch hasn't exactly been subtle about his feelings regarding Chelsea. He believes Connor shouldn't be around her in her fragile mental state, but making a play for custody of the boy in order to force Adam to return to the ranch would be a stretch at this juncture. Even if he could buy off a judge to rule that Connor's contact with Chelsea should be limited or supervised, Adam would be the logical person to take on full custody of his son, not Victor and Nikki. That leaves a CEO position. We can rule out Victor handing Adam the reins at Newman Enterprises, as he's utterly pleased with Victoria at the helm. It's unthinkable that he would unseat her to win his youngest over, and she wouldn't be willing to work with her brother as co-CEOs. It sounds to us like Victor needs another company to offer up to Adam, and there just happens to be one in Genoa City that's about to issue an IPO, which makes it ripe for a takeover. Would Victor move in on Devin and Lily's company? The short answer is, absolutely. Catherine left Chancellor Industries to Victor when she passed away, and that's all the justification he would need to take it back. Knowing that Tucker is sniffing around the IPO gives him even more incentive, as Kay didn't pass the company down to her son for a reason. Of course, Victor would have to find a way to get controlling interest, which is undoubtedly where the playing dirty comes in. Spoilers hint that he will broker a new alliance next week, which may be a stepping stone to him getting his hands on some extra shares when the time comes to make his move. Further bolstering our speculation that Victor has his eye on Chancellor Winters was his offhand, or perhaps not so offhand, remark to Victoria last week, asking her if she was still thinking of pursuing the company despite her plot with Nate going off the rails. Yup, it's on his radar. Where would a Newman takeover leave Devin and Lily? If Victor has his way, working for Adam. But there could be a twist in which Devin is the person who works with Victor to make this happen on the condition that he gets Hamilton Winters back out of the deal. After all, he's none too happy about the IPO being forced on him. This is probably a stretch, because he'd be no better than Nate if he schemed behind Lily's back, but we're not ready to rule it out. What do you think Victor will do to lure Adam back into the Newman fold? Share your theories with us in the comment section below. Relive your favorite moments from Young Restless 2022 in photos in the gallery below.